This playthrough is rated E10+.
And I feel like it's kind of cursed just standing here in front of a tombstone. You know how they say, like, you know, you disturb the spirit if you stand in front of them, so hopefully we won't have to deal with any more spirits today. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Uninvited. In the last episode, we did quite a few things. We grew some fruit, went to the church, went through some mazes of monsters. Oh, that's the reference I should have made. Need some Tom Hanks here to play the priest in that one or this one or whatever. Man, that was such a bad. Well, I don't know if I'd say it's bad good movie. It was made in the vein of the Dungeons and Dragons Are Evil era of gaming, which is one of the silliest times, that's for sure. But anyway, we're in the maze and we're trying to we're just trying to find out stuff like ways to beat Drakon and save our sister. And remember that bouquet from earlier that we got something about looking good on a grave? Well, we're supposed to use on this grave. But before we do that, there are a couple of secrets in this in this maze that we could have missed. We can miss if we're just not paying it, or if I'm just trying to get to the end, which could have happened. But let's find a few. Yeah, I know I'm inside the labyrinth. So since I've already saved it here, let me go and find a couple of secrets that are in here. Nothing too big. But I thought I'd show it off before we leave, because like I said, these things could easily be missed if we weren't paying attention. So yeah, just go the way I'm going. Or I assume there's probably like maps you can find online that also show you how to do this as well. So but anyway, we found a unique tombstone here. Let's take a look at it. The words on the gravestone read, "Here lies Talamar," so we think. From what I recall, this is a reference to Shadowgate. I think Talamar is the main character of that game. There is a reference to another game in here as well. We'll do that after we finish the maze. But let's reset the game really quick, and so that way I don't have to. So I can just quit the game and get to my save spot. So. Okay, let's go check the other secret. Well, I guess it's not really a secret. It's just basically it's another death area that we can show off. So let's go ahead and show that off now. And just go this way, and just keep falling this way. Huh? There's a coffin in here. What does that look like? It's a marble coffin. You realize that with sadness that one day you too shall die. Well, I mean, we know that, but did you have to bring that up? Let's hope it's not sooner than you think. Oh, well, let's find out if it's sooner than I think. You open the lid. What's inside the lid? Anything? It's a marble. Oh, yeah, just doesn't let us do anything. Let's get inside the coffin, shall we? As you enter the coffin, someone or something closes the heavy marble lid on top of you. You slowly suffocate as the oxygen is consumed. Most people die first and then go into a coffin. Your quest is over. Yeah, this is what happens when you walk right into the coffin. Like, how are you even supposed to know that you can actually move into the coffin, for goodness sakes? But like I said, this is one of those games where, you know, it's kind of limited, so you kind of do everything with everything just to see what happens. So let's go ahead and reset the game again really quick. Luckily, it's old NES days, so it's like really snap, crackle, and pop to reset it. So. Alright, now that we're here, I'll show the other secret after we finish this place. So, anyway, now that we're here, let's go ahead and let's get to the bouquet or whatever. See if I can find in this mess of stuff I grabbed. Ah, there it is. Let's take a look at it again just to refresh ourselves. It's a bouquet of flowers. These will look good on a tombstone, so. And on the tombstone are the words, "A rose is but a rose." You wonder what the message could possibly mean. I don't know, but we're gonna put the bouquet on the tombstone. What would you like on your tombstone? As a gesture of kindness, you put the bouquet at the foot of the headstone. What the? Huh. The tombstone slides away, revealing a secret passageway. Well then, let's go. Yeah, if you don't do that, obviously, you just have to go around circles until you find a dead end, so. But there is a way to get out of this place, so. 3 cages have been sealed within the far wall of the maze. Ah, there's a, look at that. Let's examine the cages. It's a strong-looking cage. There seems to be a keyhole in the center. Something seems to be moving around inside. You hear a scratching sound. You can go ahead and move. Before we do anything, let me go ahead and save. No reason. As we go. Actually, save early, save often is the way to go. Except in the case of the Ruby. Then you can kind of get dicked. But even then, you still get 15 actions. And that is enough actions to get, if you know what you're doing, to get outside to save yourself from the Ruby destroying you, but still. And actually, let me show you one other thing before we leave. It's another thing you could miss if you're not paying attention. So let's go this way. You move west. Whoa! This is like a scene from a Living Dead movie, or film. It brings new meaning to the term dead end. So, now, you're probably thinking, well, obviously you're not going to hit these things. Well, what about the pendant? Well, let's just show you that the pendant is not the solution to all of life's problems. Yeah, they end up still killing you because there's too many of them. Basically, the idea is that you kill one of them, but the rest of them just jump on you. So, but yeah, you get zombie packed, and really the only way to get away from them is just to move back. I think you can just move. Actually, let's try that again. See, I think all you have to do is just move back into the previous room. I think is the way to escape that. Yeah, you just move away. So. Funny how certain dangers can just be avoided by just going back and closing the door or something like that. So, but anyway, let's examine the keyhole. Oh, I guess you can't. Okay, well, anyway. Alright, so how are we supposed to, what key do we need to use the keyhole? Well, the only really other key in the game, whoops, almost passed it. Oh, come on. It was taking a second to go back. Okay, key 1 on the keyhole. You can't. The keyhole's right there, dude. Click. The cage is unlocked. Suddenly, something jumps out of the cages. What the? 3 animals jump out of the cages. They are confused by their freedom and new surroundings. I don't know if I like this. A snake, I think that's an eagle. Actually, we can examine them really quick. The bird looks ready to strike. It glares intently at the snake. Must be a puzzle. I think we heard something about this earlier from a scroll or something like that. With a hiss, the snake darts out its tongue. It looks pretty hungry. Snarling, the cat looks hungrily at its prey. You guess that it hasn't eaten in weeks. You know what? I'm not animal friend. Let's punch an animal. Take this! The 3 hungry animals, now free from their cells, have spotted their dinner. The animals attack you in a pecking, biting, snarling mass. You are unable to defend yourself against this vicious onslaught. Your quest is over. Yeah, this is what happens when you mess with the animals. They all attack you at once. They're like, oh, holy crap. We don't like you punching us, dude. You're dead. And we got eaten by animals. So, kind of, was it Pet? It's like a version of Pet Cemetery or something like that. So, anyway, now let's go back to the key and open it again. Oops. I keep wanting to immediately go back, but I gotta remember the NES days are not immediately responsive as much as you'd like. Now, what are we supposed to do with these animals? Well, remember a long time? Yeah, see, we got a cage right here. We need to use that for something. I forgot what. I think it's either a scroll or something that mentions about a caged animal as well. So it's a cage for carrying animals. It looks pretty strong. I mean, I think it's just as simple as you pick up the item and it says what it does, and you're like, oh, okay, I gotta do something. So what do we use it on? Well, I know what we need to use on. However, we got a couple of extra scenes we can get if we choose the wrong one. What happens if we cage the cat? You grab the cat and put it in the cage. Suddenly, the bird snatches up the snake and takes off. Well then. Bye. He's getting away very slowly. It looks like the bird wasn't satisfied with the snake and turns on you. Quest is over. Yeah, the bird ends up killing us after eating the snake. I don't know why I don't know why that works, but that just works. So. Alright, let me move in here so that way it'll reset to this room instead. Actually, I need to I should just save it while it's on this screen, but luckily it's just one thing away, so not too bad. Alright, let's use the key again. Alright. Now I've got this time. I know which thing we're supposed to capture. It's obviously the snake. You grab the snake and put it in the cage. With a snarl, the cat turns the bird into a quick snack. The cat turns and attacks you, going for the jugular. Your quest is over. Whoops. Alright. Let's do it right this time. And get that hawk. Yeah, we're supposed to put the hawk in the cage. So, But I do like the fact that there's a unique death scene for every single animal that you don't get. You know, they could have just done the same thing every time, and I probably would have been okay with it on an NES game. But the fact they did that on something like that is kind of remarkable in an old game like this. I don't know. I feel like it is anyway. So, all right. Anyway, let's use the cage on the hawk. You grab the hawk. Apparently, it's that easy to grab these animals. I think the idea is that they're kind of stunned that they've finally been let out. They're like, whoa, hold on. Like they don't have all their faculties or something, but suddenly the snake attacks the cat. Is amazingly swift. What the? The snake's middle quickly swells up. And because he's so fat from eating the cat, he can't get to us because he swallowed him whole. Yeah, have you ever seen a snake eating an animal whole? It's insane. They just unhinge their jaw and just go, bleh. It would be an extreme understanding to say that the cat is very full cat. It can't even move. Oh. Okay, I was like, is that a mistranslation or something like that? I'm not sure. I assume it means the snake is very full, but okay. Alright, anyway. Let's go down now. Actually, let's save it after we did that. And move down. Alright, nothing in this hallway. Once again. What is that thing? Looks like something from, like, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes or something like that. Huh. What's it do? What is that under that thing? What is this creature, anyway? Before your eyes is the biggest, strangest creature you've ever seen. It bounces up and down. There is some kind of jewel behind it. Can we hit it? Like all things? Take this. The creature body simply bounces back. Nuts. For some reason, the creature reminds you of the moon. Hey, Ren, the moon is out! You notice it makes no sound as it bounces. This also reminds me of a creature from Quest for Glory, actually. I forgot what or not Quest for Glory, Hero's Quest. Was it? Or, no, it is Quest for Glory, yeah. Same type of creature, so. Yeah, weirdly enough, one of the few things that the game doesn't kill you upon encountering it. So how are we supposed to deal with this, weird creature that bounces all over the place? Well, if it reminds me of a ball or anything like that, how about we use our maybe I have to open it first. Let's use our newfound companion to, actually, maybe we're supposed to use it on the, creature. Oh, or not, he chases after it. Okay. The strange creature, oh, sorry. I forgot to read the text. As soon as you open the cage, the bird flies away, so obviously it would, bounce or beat the feet to get out of here, or beat its beak, or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, the strange creature was utterly fascinated by the bird. It gave chase to eat it. Well, there you go. I love that. That's something I would just say randomly. Is like, well, there you go. All right, let's take a look at this jewel that was here. This beautiful jewel is large and heavy. It must be the Blothney gem. Yeah, remember we heard about that somewhere in here? So let's take the Blothney gem. Take the jewel. Yes, it's in our inventory. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, do you have to walk all the way out of this maze now that we've gone through it? Well, if you didn't learn that one spell, which I think is required anyway, so you would, if you were not paying attention, yeah, you probably would have to walk all the way out. However, we do have a way to get out of here without having to do this whole thing all over again. Not that it wouldn't take that long, but this will save us some time. So let's use the telemaze spell. You shout out telemaze as loudly as possible. It's the entrance to the labyrinth. This magic word probably can carry you instantly from inside the maze to its entrance. Now I understand what it means to go from here to there, you say to yourself. All right, let's say really quick, because we're going to go back inside the maze really quick. And show you the other, like, Easter egg that's inside this place. So let's just go through the thing here. Yeah, pretty straightforward to get to this one. Okay, and we got a zombie. Let's go and use the pendant on this guy. As long as it's a lone zombie, you can use the pendant on him. So the mysterious light suddenly shoots out of the pendant. The zombie is blasted in the face. I think I made that same joke last time. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Yeah, as long as it's not a group of zombies, you're good to go. And usually you only run into a group of zombies if you actually hit a literal dead end in this place, so. Anyway, we find a grave here. Let's take a look at it. The name of the tombstone reads Ace Harding. The name sounds familiar, but you can't understand why. It's from another of the MacVenture series games called Deja Vu. It's in the same vein as this, except you play as a detective trying to get some clues to basically... Because he wakes up next to a body or somewhere in a general vicinity, and they think he killed him, so you have to prove your innocence. So the whole game is you proving your innocence, basically. So I think the game's pretty good. I really like the music in it, but anyway, let's get out of here. And that's it. Yeah, that's the entrances. The game this maze has the little thing of like showing you the referencing the other games. I don't know if the other games reference this game in their games. It's been forever since I played those. I might do that one of these days. This was quick and easy, so, well, easy is relative, but it was quick and painless for the most part. So let's go back out. Now we need to go to the only other place we can't access, currently anyway. You see a bird fly past you, it's like, okay. Alright. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna need to go in my inventory really quick. Back to the... Yeah, unfortunately we have to go all the way back to the front. There we go. Oh, sorry. Kept pushing it a little bit, so... Alright. Now that that's in our inventory, let's move to the only other building we haven't been to yet. The Magisterium. You stand at the entrance of a large domed building. Let's take a look around. You see nothing unusual. Yes, I see. The silver orb and spire decorate the door nicely. Oh, it's a nice room. You wonder if they light up or something. You see nothing unusual. Okay. This door is quite strange looking. It does look kind of strange. Like all things. This door... Okay. Okay, well, it's not a... I can't highlight it for some reason, but anyway... it doesn't use a standard key. Maybe I'm just not clicking it right or something like that. Okay, well, it doesn't have an obvious key, so the only way to get through this is use the jewel. Actually, let's examine the jewel really quick. This is a beautiful jewel. It's large and heavy. Oh, right, I read the description earlier. Boop. Anyway, let's use the jewel on the door. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay, sorry. Try that again. Actually, maybe I have to use it on the, oh, right. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Derp. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. Sorry. I was thinking it was the orb thing there. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's not that. It's a pentagonal hole. It appears that something used to reside in it. Now we use the gem on it. Sorry, folks. I was like, my brain shut off there for like a brief second. I'm like, wait a minute. You insert the gem in the hole. It fits perfectly. It is made just for you. Or made just for it. Suddenly, the gem begins sending out off sparks. Ah! You get the feeling that the silver orbs have something to do with this. Voila! Voila! The door opens for us. Alright, let's enter the Magisterium. What the? As soon as you enter the room, you are shocked to discover a floating blue creature. It seems to be some sort of guardian. You hear it hiss something about food. Food, you say? Well, what exactly does a demon eat? And what things do we have in our inventory that a demon would eat? Well, there's an obvious thing for it, but you know what? It's never worked before. Perhaps now? Let's hit this thing. Take that. Or not. Dang it. Can't hit it. Boo. Okay, well, let's just ignore this thing then. I'm just gonna leave you alone, dude. Not even gonna mess with you. No. I was hoping to, maybe I'm, doing this wrong. You're actually supposed... actually, let me see if I can use an item on this guy. Well, I know what we're supposed to do, but I believe... Let's try using a thing on him. Take this! Nothing happens. Dang it! Actually, you're... well, you're supposed to hit him, and he's supposed to kill you. But for some reason, he... maybe I'm supposed to feed him the fruit before I do that. I might have to check that one out later. Okay. Well, anyway, let's examine a bit further before we deal with that demon thing. You're inside an observatory. Let's look around. So maybe someday we'll be able to reach one of these distant points in the light on this star map. Never knew you to be a romantic, main character dude, whatever your name is. You see nothing unusual. You see these large lenses can bring the stars to your eyes. Okay. Can we actually use it? It's so dark you can't see well. Dang it. Oh well. What's this? The large lenses can't... Okay. Ooh. You turn a few pages of the book. The languages of this text is indecipherable to you. Can we take the book? Take the book. Alright. Give me that book. Give me that beautiful bead footage. The surface of this table is covered with tiny indentations. Okay. And you're inside the small room. Whoops. I didn't mean to actually go outside. Yeah, that demon. That doesn't really look like a demon. It looks like something from a cartoon or something like that. But anyway, let's open the other door. Oops. It's locked. Well, it won't open. Actually, what is that anyway? This is a very strange looking rug. This phantasm must have come from the Valley of Death. It stares at you maliciously. Well, let's save again. Let's try giving him that fruit, and then maybe we can mess with him. Suddenly, the strange creature's hungry eyes light up. It attacks the fruit and swallows it down with one gulp. Satisfied, the hideous creature belches and disappears. Actually, maybe I'm thinking of another... No, I think there's actually, now that I think about it, I think there's another creature that we have to mess with. So maybe I'm misremembering here or something like that. So, all right, let's keep going. Oops. Let me keep going on, at least for a little bit longer. We actually are like really super close to the end of the game. I might play a little bit longer, but like I said, we're like right there on the cusp of the door. So anyway, on the end of the game. So let's examine this really quick before we go on. There's a blue star painted on this door. Didn't we find a star earlier? Unlike the other doors in this room, this door has no markings on it. This is a very strange looking rug. Okay. Let's open the door. And yeah, I can't go in that other door, so. Oh, this looks like Dr. Frankenstein's, or Frankenstein, depending on how you pronounce it. Frankenstein, I think is like how I like to pronounce it. You wonder what kind of experiments were performed in here. Evil experiments. Alright. Okay. Let's examine this. You wonder what could be in the wall safe. Perhaps it contains a clue to the whereabouts of your sister. And what's that key or... You wonder what... Okay, so it's just the lock to the safe itself. You see an eerie sky through the window. You wonder what all the colorful liquids in the interconnected flasks and beakers could be. I thought it said Birkins for a second. I was like, what is that? Alright. And let's examine this. This is a large cauldron, the likes of which may have been seen in Macbeth. Was it toil, trip and trouble, something, make it double. I'll have to look it up again. I haven't read Macbeth in for frickin' ever. It's a pile of firewood. I wonder if we go light that. Anyway, what's this? A heavy iron lid is set into the floor. Can we open the lid? It won't open. It's locked. Dang it. Okay, let's see if we can open that safe. Oh, something is written on the safe. First the secret numbers, last the right button. The secret numbers, huh? I wonder what is secret. Didn't we read something a while back about like oh no, maybe I'm misremembering something. No, I think the secret numbers didn't it? No, it was the scrolls that mentioned the secret. I'm trying to think because I didn't want to just solve it and not give you a reason of how you're supposed to be able to solve it. Yeah, it's the scrolls, and then I think I think Maze also had a thing about the or maybe they were both the scrolls that tell you what it is. But basically, you find the one about the you read one of the books that gives you like what the elements, what numbers they are, and then you find another thing that tells you the three elements, and that's how you're supposed to know what the safe door is. So, but anyway, the safe, the code to the safe is 794-780. You did it! You did it! That was the correct combination. Ooh, what do we get? What is in here? The jar is made of an extremely hard substance. It says cookies on it. You can, what, internet cookies? Or, no, you can hear something inside when you shake it. Uh-oh. Okay, well that's interesting. So, I wonder if we can just open this thing. Let's just save it. It won't open. Well, can we take the cookie? Or can we take the jar? We can. We take jar 3, but we can't open it. Well, that's strange. Well, you know what they say in some situations. How about we hit the jar? You try to break the jar, but it's too strong. You'll need to use something else to break this. Oh, we've got to break the jar. That's how you're supposed to figure it out. I probably should have done this on the actual main screen itself without actually taking the jar, but let me... Oh, is it? Oh, maybe it's another... Oh, hold on. There it is. You know what we need to do? If we need to open something, we need extreme violence. And no, we're not going to use it on ourselves this time. Like before, like how we just accidentally kill ourselves. I always thought that was funny. You're just playing with the axe and it just somehow falls on your face, so... Using all your strength, you swing the axe. With a crash, both the axe and the cookie jar shatter into pieces. Aha! You're right. There was a cookie in the jar. Who took the cookie from the cookie jar? Well, I did. I mean, there you go. The cookie was delicious. It tasted like devil's food cake. I didn't actually eat it. Okay, I said examine, not eat the cookie. I think we need the cookie for something. But what do we need the cookie for? Will this, will we be able to have, put together all our puzzle-solving skills and wit to be able to defeat Dacon and save our sister and escape this cursed house once and for all? Find out next time in the finale of Uninvited. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.